Hi everyone, it is Denise with Wondubar Crafts, and I am back. I know I said I was going to take a little break after the last journal, but Crafty Cat has two new digitals out. One is Letters to Santa, and the other is Old Posters Christmas. And this is so stinking adorable that I can't resist. So I've decided to do another journal. I don't celebrate Christmas for religious reasons, and I'm really not going to get into a conversation over that because everyone has their own beliefs, and I don't want to tread or you know, say anybody is right or wrong, because everyone has their beliefs, and I don't want to diminish or, you know, knock anyone for that, because everyone has a right to that. So at least we do in this country. So but this is just so cute. I can't resist. I'm sorry. I love her stuff. I love her collage. I love how she does everything. So I am going to make another journal. And I have been working on my own winter digital. It is a winter kit. It's not specific for Christmas or anything, so it's kind of wintry and cute, I think. It's not cutesy as in cutesy. It's just my version of cute and loving and winter. So anyways, so these are the pages from her Letters to Santa, and then she had a couple little postcards and stuff in there, and then the other one has a bunch of old Christmas posters, which I've already cut out and have them ready to go. I'll need to distress them, ink them all up and all that stuff, but there's so many of them. I mean, look at all these different journaling cards and different decorating ephemera that you can use from her kits. And then she's got a couple of really pretty holly postcards in there. So that is what I'm going to do. I would give you guys a little sneaky peek but at my new one, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to sneaky peek and then change my mind later and then change something on it, and then somebody's like, oh, wait a minute, I saw that on your video, why isn't that there? So so far I haven't changed my mind on anything. I like it so far. I've got 8 pages and still a few to go. So I like to make my kits fairly big. That way you have a lot of option in them. So anyway, I had this idea a while back to do a journal using cereal boxes. And they're great because they're already in the shape. If you cut that if you pull them apart, here, let me show you. So like, you know, each edge has an area that you can pull it apart. If you pull it out and cut these pieces off, you've pretty much got a book cover. So that's what I did with this one. I cut it down to the size that I need. The other box I'm actually keeping because and I'll do that in another video, but I'm going to make it the box that the journal comes in, just because I want to do something different than what I normally do. I normally put my stuff in boxes, but I thought I would try and decorate and make my own, so whatever, right? Anyways, for this particular journal, the pages of the kit, once I cut down around the border, and I always print mine with the border. I know a lot of people like to extend theirs completely out, and that's fine. The reason why I print mine on the border is because when you start stacking your pages, the other pages begin to stick out further. So you have to cut them back. And if you use the border on your printer, it just shrinks it just enough that it doesn't distort or get rid of any of the actual graphic itself, but it allows you to cut that off, that if I need to just go a little bit further past that line, it's not going to take much of any of the decoration off. Whereas if I extend it all the way out to the end of the page and I have to cut a lot off, a lot of times it would cut, you could end up cutting like almost this whole border off. So I don't like to do that. I always print my border with a border, and it's personal preference. It really is, you know. So anyway, back to the journal cover. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I went ahead and cut out some pieces. I had some music paper and I backed it with just some cardstock, and I'm going to put that on the inside in here. And like I said, when I halved my pages and cut off the edge, my outer page should be 5 3/8 by 8 1/4. So I obviously had to add some space for the journal cover itself, because you want your pages to kind of sit in a little bit. So I cut my cover 5 3/4 by 8 5/8, and it will have a 2-inch spine on it. So like I said, I took some, I had some decorative music paper, and I went ahead and cut it to size. I'm going to have to probably cut it down a little bit, but I'd much rather cut it down than be too short. So, and then like I said, I backed it with some cardstock, just so it would, when I glue it on here and then I glue my cover, I have a little bit thicker cover. So anyway, I think I want that piece on this side and this one on here. And I want to make sure my music is right side up. I think that's correct, yep. On that one, and make sure, because I think it goes this way. It goes this way on this one. Because I have a little bit of a white edge, and I know I'm going to have to trim some off, so I'd much rather have that white edge there. Okay, so because I'm using heavier cardstock to a cardboard box, I'm going to use my 3-in-1 to glue that on. So, how is everyone doing? Good, I hope. Hope the weather is not too cold for you guys yet. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some fall weather. It's back and forth here. We had that one little bout of snow, and I thought, oh gee, we're not going to get any fall. And then it warmed up, but it looks like we're going to get more snow again. So I'm just like, really? And I want to say thank you to Crafty Cat. She has really been quite supportive of my channel lately. I know a lot of you have come over from her channel, and also Crafty Cat, or Allie at the Cockney Crafters. So I appreciate you all, and I appreciate them. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I love them both. They're such awesome people. Great friends. Just amazing, amazing people. And it looks like I am going to have to do another avocado dye this weekend. So if you're looking for anything avocado dyed and it's not in my shop, wait till about this weekend, probably Friday or Saturday. I hope to have a new batch done. I'm going to have to do like an extra big batch because it seems like it's going. I just did one last weekend, and it's almost everything is almost out already. So yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll have to trim that up. But yeah, I've been wanting to do one of these, and I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then I forget. And my son had, our trash was kind of full, so he stuck his cereal box there, and it just kind of, I was like, oh, don't stick that in a recycle bin. Use it, grab it, put it upstairs, then you're forced to use it. Yeah. Because I've been saying, I want to try this, I want to try it, see how it comes out. You know, I've never done one like this before, so new to me. And if you guys want to try it along, great. If not, just craft along, do whatever you're currently, whatever project your guys are working on. And if you guys have a channel, and if I'm not subscribed to it, let me know below, and I will, you know, just let me know to go check you out, or that you have a channel, and I'm more than willing to go check it out and subscribe. You know, I think it's wonderful that we share our craft online and share how things are done. I think it's a wonderful thing. Okay, so let me cut this down a little bit. Actually, I might cut it even. I might, I don't know if it'll fit in this one. Better put my lid on or I'll have a big nasty mess. Using this cardboard, though, this is probably why I have to keep changing my little blades out, because it's so thick. Okay, awesome. Yeah, let's see, this side a little bit, just a smidgen. Sorry. I'm in a really good mood today. I don't know why. I woke up with the intention of doing this, and of course got busy doing some other stuff, but I've just been like in a really good mood today, which is awesome. For some reason it's not cutting it down enough, so I'm just gonna have to do it with scissors, but that's all right. There. But I'm glad you guys can join me and craft along, and or just hang out and watch. Hopefully this inspires some ideas. Alright, let me get this even just a little bit. This is probably boring watching me cut this. Of course, you guys might be laughing, going, oh my gosh. I'm just trying to make sure I keep it straight, because I don't want it all wonky. On the wonk, as my friend Allie would say. I get to go see her next year in August. My family and I have booked our tickets to take we're taking our mother, my sister and I, and our adult children are all going to Scotland next August to take my mother back, spread her ashes over Lake Loch Lomond, and then we are taking 4 days. Part of the family, my sister's going to come home because she's got to go back to work, but the rest of us are going to go down to London for a weekend, a 4-day weekend, and I'm going to get to go see my friend Allie. I'm going to have so much fun. I've been to London before. I went to American high school over there because my stepdad was Air Force, so he was stationed at Mildenhall, and I went to Lakenheath High School, and I graduated over there. And so I've been to London, but it's been since the 80s. Show my age here. Since I have been, and so a lot has changed. I know, but my kids have never seen it, so I am just like, go have fun. I'll just meet up with you later. I'm going to the craft store. And the old, you know, vintage stores and antique stores and stuff. That's what I want to do. So, yeah, it'll be fun. I can't wait. Okay, so I had some plaid, and that's what I'm going to use on the outer cover. So I'm going to cover my spine with it as well. And I've already cut those pieces out. Just need to make sure that when I close that, I'm going to have to take just a small sliver off that. Just a little bit. So when it closes up, it doesn't catch on the, doesn't bow it up. And then I am going to kind of do, I'm thinking the same thing I did with the fall journal, like that back cover. I'm going to do something like that with the back cover, the back spine on this one. So it won't just be a cardstock style. It'll have a little pizzazz to it. There we go. Sorry if you guys can hear my dog. This must be her favorite snooze time or something, because she's always in here snoozing. So, but there's not many times that I'm not around somewhere in the house that she's not at my feet. So, but she's a sweetie. All right, so there's the inside cover done on that. And I will not be doing tip-in pages with these, because I think with this one I'm going to make it kind of like a traveler's notebook style with some elastic in here, and that you can put your I'm going to put signatures in it. And okay, sorry about that. I forgot to turn my iPad sound off, so that was my email alert. Sorry. Yeah, that's my dog. Mom, really? You forgot? Shame on you. I know. Okay. So this will be like the inner part of the spine, so it's not actually going to be the cover. It's just going to be where I'm going to, you know, have my signatures put in on that one. So, but like I was saying, I think what I want to do is use some elastic in there so that the signatures can come in and out if you want. Of course, you can keep them there if you like, but instead of sewing them in, I'm gonna do them this way, kind of like I said, like a traveler's notebook style, so that you could probably reuse the journal year after year, you know. Put your stuff in it for this year, and then, you know, you could tuck it away in a file, what you wrote for, you know, Christmas time or whatever for that year, and then refill it again for the following year if you want, or just leave it as it is. Totally, totally up to you. Okay, and it is a little bit shorter, but that's okay, because like I said, this is going to be the inside part, because I'm going to do the hollow back on it, so it's going to be on the inside of that portion. So I just wanted to have something decorative back there in case you look down. There's something down there. All right. Kind of even that out just a little bit. All right, and then this one, I cut it short. Yes, I know. And the reason why I did that is that allows me about ½ an inch there. That this is where the fabric cover will start to glue here, and then go ½ inch. So the actual cover will come over an inch. And I didn't need to have all that paper in there, so. Okay, let me see if I can. Do I want it this way? Or do I want it this way? I think I want it this way. Do I want it that way? Maybe I want it this way. Yeah, I think I want it this way. Like that. Okay. So I'm going to glue the back of this. Try and get it to the edge. Oh. And yeah, it seems like I'm putting a lot on it, but I'm doing it in like, I'm trying to get as much coverage and kind of like smear out this glue without it glopping up in any one place. Because it's not like a glue stick where you can kind of smooth it like that. So, okay. Get it on the edge there. I like this plaid. Very Christmassy. It's funny though to hear people say it's plaid because in Scotland it's considered a tartan. And you see this all the time. But I love plaid. I should do more stuff with it. I just don't. I don't know why. Okay. And then I've got the other side, so which way do I want it to go? Just like that, I think. Looks like it kind of matches up there. Pretty good. And I haven't even had a chance to look at the television today. It's so busy. But like I said, it's just been I mean, no particular reason, just been a great day. I am not complaining at all. I like good days. I think maybe it's just because I've had so much going on that, you know, and then I finally have a couple days that are just freebie days, you know, and I can, I don't feel like I'm pressured to have to catch up on anything or, you know, anything like that. So those are always nice days. And you can just do what you want and be as creative as you want. There we go. And I'm thinking I've got some plaid fabric and some other Christmas colored fabric that will make a great little spine, kind of like I did with the other one. It'll be just a little bit different, but pretty much the same concept on that one. Get this smooth. I'm just getting glue all over me. That's okay. That's why I can never wear fingernail polish. I mean, I probably should, because I know when I put some on, my nails typically, they grow in stages. Like they'll grow out, they'll get nice and long and thick, and then they just all break off, and then it's months before they'll start to grow out again, and I don't know. They're crazy. But when they grow out, I can't, when I paint them, I will have glue. I am a finger-on person. I cannot. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't keep them nice. Get that a little bit more. Okay. So I think with that, I'll have to trim it off and then ink it up a little bit So let me get this dried up a little bit and then I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and I have realized that I did not pause my video. I actually turned it off, so now I'm going to have 3 videos to have to splice together. Boy, that was, you know, crazy. And I've got an uber-duber down here who's bugging me. He just bugging me. What's up, monkey, huh? He's being silly butt. Okay, so I'm just going to ink around the edge here. And so that way my my edges kind of blend together a little bit. They don't look so white or pieced together there. Actually came out pretty thick, which I'm surprised, but I like. Okay, same thing with this side. And this will probably be a fairly short one because I'm just going to do this outer cover real quick, and next time I think I'm going to do a little envelope that will go instead of having tip-in pages, I'm going to have an envelope come out so you can stuff it full of goodies, and then I'll put the elastic in there on that. So because I think I want to decoupage an envelope, kind of Christmassy. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind outside, but it's kicked up out there quite a bit. Okay, I really probably don't need to do this, but I'll do this edge anyway. And we can do this one too. There we go. All right, so that is the book cover pretty much ready to go. This will be the outer cover here, and like I said, I'm gonna put some elastic in there to put the signatures in, and then work on, I think next time, a decoupage, a napkin, or not a napkin, use some napkins to decoupage a big envelope. I think I've got it, one here, tea stain, or yeah. So I think I'm going to do this one like on the inside. So I'll decoupage it, and then it will go on the inside here, kind of like an inner flat thing. So I don't know if we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Always do. So anyways, until next time, guys, thanks for joining me. I appreciate all your support. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe and come back to see some more. And I hope you hang out while I make this series, do this series on this journal. So plenty of hugs, loves, and blessings. Bye, guys.